Hey guys, happy March. We're going to talk about my March newsletter today. I wanted to give you some tips on how to work with the energy of this month and also talk about the moons, give you one of Sab's secrets, and a tarot reading for the month. So March, the third month of the year and the last month of winter, the first month of spring. This month also began on the new moon. And the new moon is known for manifesting. It's where we look at what we've been calling in, what we've been working on, and seeing how our actions are aligned with our goals. Today, March 4th, is Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is known as this wild and wonderful celebration, but it is also tied back to a pagan tradition, which is a tradition of celebrating fertility and spring. So we get our first celebration of spring March 4th, and then we have the first day of spring on March 21st, and also the first day of the astrological calendar. So it's our astrological new year. This is another chance for you to check out your resolutions and where you want to put your energy this year. March is known for having the worm moon. That's the name of the full moon this month. And it's called the worm moon because the earth begins to warm up and the worms begin to wiggle around and come up out of the dirt. With the worms also comes our beautiful flowers. You might start to see tulips and daffodils and other things sprouting around you. That energy of growth and fertility is what spring and March are all about. Although we have that great energy of growth, we also have a few astrological aspects that are working against us. We have 3 planets that are in retrograde at the beginning of this month: Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and Mars retrograde. So these are planets that have a lot of influence on your personal energy. Venus is all about your love and your sense of beauty. Mercury is our communications, and Mars is known as the warrior. So this can be the fire, maybe some anger, frustration, some heavier fueled emotions could be coming up. That's just the balance of the universe. We have this growth and fertility and energy of new beginnings, and also we have some retrograde with our emotions. But as those emotions show themselves, they are an important teacher to you, as I spoke about in my first video. Our emotions show us what we need to let go of or what we need to work into a little bit more. If you're getting a frustrated or overwhelmed reaction to your schedule, to meeting with certain people, then that might be where you need to cut back in your life. You might need to meet up with new people or maybe take more time to yourself. And that's just one example. So see where your emotions are coming up. Where are you being triggered? It's important for you to learn this information about yourself so then you can work with yourself better. You know how to soothe yourself. You know when these feelings might come up and why they're coming up, and then you can work through them and they won't limit you anymore. Or they might show you where you need to limit yourself, because some of us have the opposite issue and we don't know where to push pause or let people go. Now, talking about the new and full moon for March. On March 14th, we have the worm moon. This is the full moon in Virgo. Virgo is my sign. Virgo is a very driven, organized, and perfectionistic sign. And as I spoke about earlier, the moon this month is called the worm moon. So this is a perfect time for the full moon to shine in an earth sign like Virgo, connecting us back to nature as the earth warms up. Virgo is known for practicality, attention to detail, and service as well. Anything in your life that's been feeling chaotic or disorganized is no longer going to stay that way. You're going to feel called to find order in all those areas of your life. And this may mean letting go of or getting rid of some things in your life that are causing clutter. Perfect time for spring cleaning, not just physically letting go of things in your life, but emotionally as well. You do want to clean up your space around you though. There are many studies that show that keeping a tidy space will help you keep a more calm and relaxed mind. And it's been proven that having a tidy space will improve your sleep quality. As these things that are feeling chaotic or disorganized in your life show themselves, you may feel that perfectionistic quality from the Virgo to try and get it all done and fix everything in your life. But let go of that, come back to a comfortable pace, and pick up one thing at a time. And then we finish our month with our new moon in Aries. Aries is the sign of spring. I think of it as the baby brother sign. It has some immature, hot-headed, fiery qualities, but a new moon in Aries amplifies that period of new beginnings that spring brings us, that March brings us. With Aries being paired with a new moon, you'll feel motivation to break free from old patterns, embrace fresh opportunities with confidence. It may even seem like you're realizing new goals that you've never thought about before, and embrace those new beginnings. Embrace those new ideas that are coming your way. As we're in this period of the unknown and fresh starts, trust that everything is working in your favor. Truly is. This brings us to Sab's secret of the month. This month, being the month of spring, I spoke about the importance of flowers, the power of flowers. Flowers can enhance your mood, they can enhance your well-being, and they bring fresh positive energy into your space. There are many studies and cultures that have proven this. In Buddhism, the lotus flower is one that's spoken about a lot, as well as in yoga, we speak about the lotus flower. The lotus flower is known to grow in dark, murky waters, and it makes its way up through the dark, murky waters and blooms into this beautiful flower. So it's a metaphor on how people can work through the difficulties in their life and still bloom out on top. Because of the beautiful meaning behind the lotus flower, when you bring it into your home, you bring that meaning and intention into your home as well. Orchids are also believed to purify the soul and enhance positive energy. In feng shui, peonies are known to bring good luck and positive energy into your life. And in Hinduism and some witchy practices, flowers are offered to deities or ancestors, symbolizing devotion and purity. You can also use beautiful flowers as a meditation, as a focused gaze meditation. If you're not a flower person, there are also many plants that bring in good energy to your home. Plants like the spider plant, snake plant, pothos, and ficus are all known to remove toxins from the air and replace it with fresh oxygen. Flowers and plants are so special beyond just their beauty, and don't wait for someone else to buy them for you. Go buy them for yourself. And when you do, call on the symbolism of giving and receiving a flower bouquet. Usually flowers are given during a celebration or to celebrate love, and give that meaning to yourself. Give that intention back to yourself, because you deserve it from you. Every time you tend to that plant or those flowers, think about giving yourself that same love and devotion. Ask yourself if you need water, if you need sunlight, and give it to yourself as well. The tarot card this month is Temperance. It is called Temperance fantastically because when the rule of it obtains in our consciousness, it tempers, combines, and harmonizes the psychic and material natures. Temperance is a part of the major arcana. The minor arcana will talk about things in your immediate life, in your daily life, where the major arcana represents overarching themes in your life. Tarot is a tool for divination. It's a way that you and your angels, you and whoever's on the other side of the spiritual veil can communicate to each other. So you need to use your own intuition as you are reading your tarot cards. I could see this as the perfect card for spring. We are in a month of a lot of new beginnings and change. Temperance is known to represent balance because of the 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot in the water. The angel balances grounding and emotional exploration while playing with the waters of emotion between the 2 cups, seeing where things fit best. And with the full and new moons that are coming up, you have plenty of time for you to play with where your emotions fit and which ones no longer fit, which ones never did fit. You can't get rid of your emotions, but you can learn to understand them, to soothe them, and to work through them. It seems like this month is going to be the perfect time to do that. So as we go through this month, you may experience some challenges. That depends on your mindset. Because doing yoga, becoming mindful, is not so that you can always be happy and feel good things. We do this so that we can feel good even when everything is going to shit. Even when you are depressed, you know that you are okay and you are safe and that those emotions are coming up for a reason so you can work through them and get to a happier place at the end. I'm also going to share with you my upcoming retreats. I have 2 one-day retreats here in New York, in Mattituck. May 3rd, we have the Sacred Strength Retreat, which is a Pilates and yoga day retreat. On the next day, Sunday, May 4th, we have Grounded Grace, which is a yoga and sound healing day retreat. On May 3rd, I have Paige Backety joining me to teach the hour-long Pilates class. And on May 3rd, I have Amanda Ricciardi joining me as my sound practitioner to teach our sound healing while I come around and give you each a personalized Reiki treatment. And then I have a 6-day retreat in Ireland. I have 2 rooms left. They can be booked as single occupancy or double occupancy. We have a group of 13 people coming with us so far. We'll practice yoga and meditation morning and night. You get breakfast included, as well as 2 full-day excursions with a guide. We'll take a full day to explore Dublin and a full day to explore Belfast. We're staying at Clontarf Castle, a 4-star castle hotel renovated from a 12th century castle. If you would like to come with someone who doesn't practice yoga, there are many other sporting options that are not included in my price, but there's a full golf course and tennis court and a sports complex that they can enjoy. I have more information on all 3 of those retreats on my website, and you would also get information for those retreats when you join my newsletter. To join my newsletter, you'll go to inspiredyogapilates.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, find the footer. You'll see my logo on the left. You can input your first name, last name, and email address, and you'll be signed up. You'll get my monthly newsletter with all the information I shared today and much, much more. And you'll get updates on all of my retreats as they're released. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.